Hey guys, it's Rob here from Dodge & Fusky in for pluginboutique.com. Today I'm going to be just having a very quick look at Magic AB by Sample Magic. Now this is just one of these rare plugins that comes along that's so simple and elegant the way that it works. You kind of wonder why someone hasn't done it this simply before. If they have, I certainly haven't come across it. So what it is, it's a very simple solution for when you need to A/B tracks, obviously in the mixing or the mastering process, but where this comes in most handy is the mixing process, because obviously if you're mastering, it's very easy for you to just drop different tracks into different channels and you can kind of put your mastering plugins on that track. But if you're kind of mixing and you've got, as you can see down here, you've got a bunch of mastering plugins running, if you're putting tracks, dropping tracks into different channels just to kind of reference them, you're going to have to constantly keep bypassing these mastering plugins to kind of get an accurate reference and A/B. So this is where this comes in really handy. So what it does is it drops in at the end of your master chain. Is probably the best place to do it. I'm going to demonstrate. It really is very straightforward. So let's say, for example, you're working on a track here. I'm just going to play it. It's very easy for you to load tracks in, as I've done here. So I've loaded in a track of mine and a Zomboy tune to get a kind of good reference. So if I turn these tunes on here, you'll see that on B it's playing. So if I hit play on my track and then flip between, it's very easy to kind of quick reference. So as you can see, what I did there, I just kind of flipped between the track that was playing, which is super simple to just kind of go between different tracks. You can just get a really good idea. Is my mix the right kind of volume? Is is my overall mastering loudness good? Is the balance between the high and the low and the drum volumes consistent? So if you want to check against existing industry tracks, obviously that's one main thing of doing it, for checking that your tracks are loud and stack up properly in terms of balance. Or you can just check it against your own tracks to make sure you get some consistency to the mix downs on your EP. It's a very simple plugin, really. Another useful tool is if you're on the if you're playing this track, you can set loops up. So pretty straightforward, really. There's also a mini mode, which you probably wouldn't need, but it makes it compact if you want it. There's presets which you can make your own. So if you want to have a set of tracks that you use regularly, it's very easy to just go, okay, I want my kind of dubstep reference tracks, I want my house reference tracks, whatever. So yeah, I mean that's more or less all the key elements to it that there are. That obviously there's comprehensive metering and all sorts of little ways to refine it. But in terms of its use, it should be very apparent how it's going to be handy to you. Obviously, this isn't the most in-depth manual. This is a quick overview, but hopefully that's given you a good idea of how immediately useful this is and how much time it will save in terms of dropping audio onto channels and having to constantly bypass mastering to reference it or flipping between programs. It's available now from Plugin Boutique for $29.99, which is a bit of a bargain, to be honest. So yeah, hopefully this little video has been useful, and this has been Rob from Dodge & Fusky in for Plugin Boutique.